to the Locks. One of my favorite fucking groups of all time. Literally like top 3 or 4. I'm a huge Chic Luch fan. My son will tell you that. D.J.S Music and Battle Rap. You already know what it is, man. Loyalty and love, crazy. Hey, yo. Shout out to Hitman Holla. Bags and Bodies. On YT now. I gotta talk about it. I'm a big fan of what this is. Literally. Shout out to Avo and the whole team who shot this shit. At least I think it's Avo. Let me talk about this one first. I'll go to episodes after, because this one really intrigued me. This episode of 2-on-2s that they did is dope. Let me give you my quick thoughts on this. This is fire to me. This shit was fire to me. Shout out to all the teams. Shout out to Eon and Gwitty. I think it was Bad News and Peanut. Shout out to Snake Eyes and B-Mac. Shout out to Coach and Fendi. Shout out to Rock and Yogi. And shout out to Hitman and fucking Shotgun Shook. Let me say this. Hitman and Shook, fire. Fire. I see they got that Gnome Impact shit coming up. They would shut that shit the fuck down, I'm telling you that much. It go together for some reason. It looks like it blends good, like it gels right. Them as a team, fire. They was wildin'. I'm talking about Suge was going in on Yogi and Rock. They fought back though. This whole fucking episode was dope as shit to me. Just niggas in the crib wilding. And women in there too. Everybody was there. They was wilding. They was fucking wilding. But I liked Snake and B-Mac as a team. They were fucking dope. They was dope. I like News and Peanut. They was dope. Rock Lee was holding her own. I ain't gonna lie to you. Rock Lee was holding her own. That's the Diddy line that she said. Shoot uppity or whatever the fuck she said. That was fire. She dope. Rock Lee's getting... Every time I see this girl, like, it's almost like she improves. And that could be a good thing. Shout out to Rock Lee. Yogi dope. Coach is coach. Coach is fire. Coach is fire. But I was super impressed with Yogi. With B-Mac, my fault, and Snake, and Peanut, and Bad News. Shout out to Bad News, and shout out to Snake. It looked like they came in there to work. I ain't gonna lie to you. They came in there to work. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I'll say this too. I fuck with Fendi's pen. Fendi dope. I said that before. Woody looked like he was in there on some shit too. So far, I like what I see. I like this whole 2-on-2 shit that they did was very dope. But I was very impressed with Hitman and Suge. That team right there looks like they'll give niggas problems. Like they look like they'll fuck niggas up for real. Like they beat the shit out of people. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hitman and Suge look like they could beat the shit out of people on stage. 2 performers on that stage, just alley-ooping the whole... Yo, that could be deadly. Shout out to Hitman. Shout out to Suge for even stepping into this thing. I like what I'm seeing so far. Shout out to Bags and Bodies. I like this episode. Fire. Shot well, everything. I'll get more into the cinematography and the look of it and the production and all that type of stuff when I get into the episodes on my next blog about Bags and Bodies. Shout out to Hitman. Shout out to everything he's doing for the culture. This shit is fire. I'm going to elaborate a little bit more on my next blog. But as for now, I like this 2-on-2 shit that they did. Shout out to Suge. Shout out to Hitman for even stepping in there. Shout out to everybody who was involved. All of them. Snake, Yogi, everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody did their thing for that short amount of prep time. For that short amount of prep time, we have like a few hours, like 2-3 hours, whatever, to put it together as a team too. And memorize it and everything. Fire. Fire. Even if they couldn't get fully through it, they still had some shit. And I appreciate what they're doing. I appreciate what Hitman is doing for the culture. This show is actually fire. Y'all go subscribe to Bags and Bodies on YouTube. It's out now. Y'all support that shit. It's fire. Trust me. D.J.S, Music and Battle Rap. You already know what it is, man. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Let me know what y'all think. DJ already.